And there's the Discord alert. So let's see here. I've already done one of these, or the beginning, like, unlocking quest for this, but this is going to be the Dark Knight class quests from 30 to 60. I heard these are really good, so I decided to dedicate just some time to doing them. I leveled up in other ways, not doing my class quest, so I'm missing out on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait. 7 abilities. Maybe 8 right here. But yeah, I feel like it's about time to do these so I don't hinder any more parties that are joined. But I wanted to do these in sort of in bulk. And yeah, so the one I've done was the unlock quest, which this dude was, I think, just like laying up against the wall right there. And yeah, you talk to him and he gives you the little thing that gives you the class, but I haven't really done anything past that, so gonna start doing this. Well, don't you look the part, do I? Dante? Ready to harness the darkness within to set the wrong things right? Now bear in mind that while darkness gives you strength, that strength comes at a cost. That is but one sacrifice, though, and justice demands many. Say a man, a vulnerable, untouchable man, harms a child in unspeakable ways. He strides through the hopland, secure in the knowledge that he is beyond punishment. This is a little on the nose. But for one who cuts down that vile beast as he flaunts his freedom, who knows how many others will suffer? Such was the dilemma faced by a goodly knight long ago. He knew that he would be stripped of his titles and denounced for the deed. The threshold we refuse to cross is a line we draw for ourselves. We fear the consequences and people suffer for our indecision. Yo! So he's basically like, be a vigilante. Go outside the rules of law to take out bad people. Everyone who held that crystal came to conquer that fear and became who they wanted to be. That night was the first. Will you be the next? Think on that while we look into the commotion down below. Oh. Throwing up some moral shit right off the bat. It's like, hey, what if somebody does something bad but they're beyond punishment? Are you okay with that? What do you do? You just let them get away with it? Oof. Here we are. Go and ask her what's wrong. Is this guy real? Hello, are you real? Please, I don't know what to do. It's my granddaughter. I didn't see him standing there, and now that's no excuse. I should have been more careful. But my granddaughter, she started yelling at the temple night, and I tried to stop her, I did. But then he said she had to come with him. And if I could just tell him how sorry I am, maybe he would... He'd take you too, is what he'd do. Even if you went and begged the blue bastard to intervene, it'd be too late by then. Ain't the first time they've taken a girl her age. If she doesn't fight back, they might let her go after. No, there has to be another way. Hush, Guardian Justice. Oh, he's real. They're talking to her. Okay. They might spare the girl, you know, leave her with a few scars and a lifelong lesson. Or we could beat every last one of them within an ilm of their lives and rescue the girl. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Embrace the darkness. I knew you would. I like how my character who nods along usually is nodding along with, you know, good sounding stuff. He's nodding along with some morally ambiguous things here. Just beating lawmen that took a girl, which, yeah, they're bad. Beating within an inch of their lives? Everything is going to be alright, madam. When I'm through with those knights, they will not dare trouble you ever again. Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, who is this? What is this quest for? Oh, no. This is something else. Don't worry about it. Yes, I'm ready and willing for something. Yes. Is this the restoration thing or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go past this. We yeah, it's fine. It's really fine. That's good. We'll come back to that some other time. Assuming they didn't just drag her into an alley, they're taking her to either the congregation or the tribunal. Honorable Sir Emmerich wouldn't suffer such reprehensible behavior under his roof. The Inquisition, on the other hand, well... So that leaves the tribunal. Like, Emmerich is, like, the good guy, even in this dude's eye. Girl's still alive, imagine they'll make all manner of threats, come any closer and she dies, and so forth. So, need to make something perfectly clear to them. We're not here for her, we're here for you. Once they understand she means nothing to us, they'll attack us or flee. I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out which. Oh, wow. You've learned all Dark Knight actions and traits to level 30. Details... Cool. Need to... Yeah, the Astrologicum. It's gonna be nice to use these Dark Knight abilities outside of Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High. So is Ishgard like Gotham for the Batman? This, you know, Dark Knight. I made a Dark Knight joke, right, on Twitter. I posted the Dark Knight poster and put like featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. But this is very Batman-esque in terms of like he's going outside the law. Just the one sword between the two of us, I'm afraid. You keep it. I dare say it fits rather snugly in your hands. Don't worry about me. I'll do my part to keep you on your feet. And should things turn violent, as I expect they shall, you may need to tap into your dark side to survive. Not unlike drawing upon your own ether to weave magic, fear, pain, rage, that which lies in the deepest depths of our soul to make for a potent fuel. Really would love voice acting for this, but I don't think there's going to be any. It's the way of the class quest. But be warned, burn too much too quickly and you'll risk being consumed. Do not worry, Grotto. The first step over the threshold is always the hardest. I guess I should have known you'd do that. Nod. Right then, let's find the girl. He literally called me out nodding at him. It's like, I should have known you'd do that. Oh. It's back this way. And what do you know, an instanced area? This is kind of why I'm doing this solo. Because there's going to be several instance quests. I'm thinking, let's see here. Like at least 7? At least 7, maybe 9. Damn it, girl, you're only making it worse for yourself. The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong. Why are the pretty ones always so daft? If I had a guilt for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you. Uh-oh. How many gil would you have, Frey? What the? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. Now let her go. Enough of this. With me, girl, now. One more word of protest and I'll toss your grandmother into a cell to rot. You three, seize this imbecile. Oh, I should probably turn on my tank stance. You like being slowed. Bring everyone, he's gone mad! Reinforcements, eh? Looks like we'll have to even the odds. I shouldn't have locked on. Search your soul for the darkness, but we need but a sliver, yes. The flames beckon. What? Immerse yourself in the flames and ignite the darkness within. Ah! Just so, as it burns hotter, so does your strength swell. Ah! But drink not too deep, lest the flames consume you. Ugh! You fool, I warned you not to drink too deep. I'm good. This guy needs to go first. He's the healer. I think I need to wait for, like, the vulnerability to go down before getting 3 in a row or some shit. So, like that. Ah! It's fine. It's really not that big a deal. Rescue the frightened maid. I guess we're going up. Maybe it affects all the people around? All this for a baseborn bitch. Do you know what you're doing? Wow. I do. I'm killing you and anyone else who gets in my way. Wow. These guys must be the good guys. Pernicious. Pop one of these. The next night he bears steel. I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to kill his wife, his friends. Wow. And burn his goddamn house down. He's a little angry. Thank you. Those of you who yet live, remember this horror, and know that should you speak of it, it shall be visited on you 100-fold. Wow. Well done, hero. I think the fair maiden wants to have a word. I don't know what to say, sir. Thank you, thank you. Got a little carried away earlier. It's just when I saw how you were treating my grandmother, how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something, and... But no one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I suppose I have to say that I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Allah may bless you for what you did. Give me an ability. Feels good, doesn't it? Strange. Maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. Tapped into something primal, a power nestled within you, yearning to be free. This all apparently ties into Shadowbringers a bit. This whole Dark Knight thing. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a Dark Knight. You've done well, far better I could have hoped, in fact, but there is still so much more to learn, so much farther to go. Won't lie to you, Chrono. The risks will only increase. So if you want to keep going, you have to trust it. Can you do that? Sure. Good, that's a promise. Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we part ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. Don't worry, we'll meet again. When the time is right, I'll be waiting where we first met. I know where that is! Next Dark Knight quest will be available from Frey upon reaching level 35. Yeah, we got that. We are up to 60. Because it's Silent Knight or Batman is a Dark Knight. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Because, like, Batman is dark, but is he a knight? I don't know. Like, Jedis in Star Wars are knights, technically. I guess that's why they call them Jedi Knights. They have a sword. Batman doesn't use a sword. But Link's Silent Knight, making the Christmas joke. I think that's a pretty good play on words. Yeah. I had a feeling you'd come by today, Chrono, and sure enough, there you are. You could pick up where we left off. Start with a question, then. You must be burning with several after that last affair. What was that voice I heard? Why were you detained by the Inquisition? What became of the old woman and her granddaughter? Oh, for the love of... They're fine, both of them. You solved all their problems. Happy? Now then, are you ready to stop dancing around the real question and just ask? Why were you detained? Why do you think I was detained by zealous temple knights who see heretics around every corner? There was a girl, an innocent. They wanted her, and I objected. Now then. What was the voice I heard? Ah, yes, the voice, the one you heard when you first touched the crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. That happened off-stream, or on-stream, but not in this stream. It's when I first got the class quest. I heard a voice. Some say it's a beacon, guiding the Dark Knight to his true calling. Who is it? Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that, for each knight must hearken, hark, to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, one word, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We'll make for the southern Thanalan, for Little Alamillo. Oh, for the love of shit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's very sassy about me going like, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Are you happy? They lived happily ever after. He's just wanting me to embrace my dark side, not fucking care about anything else. It's like, don't you tired of being so nice? Don't you just ever want to go ape shit? Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It's a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within, so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risks to be any less than before. Should you partake of it in excess, you will die. Or worse. So, before we begin, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to kill something for me. Something feral, something fearsome, which will push you to your limits. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way I will know you are ready. Ask Gundabald. You should know of a suitable creature. Gundabald? Who the fuck? Do I know a Gundabald? I think he's inside this fucking mountain. There he is. Oh, we've talked to him before. Yeah, the Witcher. He's wearing the armor. He's got long white hair. A pleasure to see you again, Crota. Do you require assistance? This guy told me to talk to you. Training? Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then the Red Labyrinth is home to pasties, notorious for their size and vigor. Our trappers take great pains to avoid their nests and those who do not bear scars for their folly. I pity the man who dies without scars, but these pasties, I don't know what they're called, sound promising. Tell me more. They're the snake-looking things. They've attacked caravans loaded with old goat carcasses before. The smell drives them into a frenzy. It should serve more to draw them out of hiding. There you go. Here's a goat corpse. Or something. I'll always be grateful for what you did. Those young ones are on the verge of making a terrible mistake. So consumed with anger were they. I hesitated to act even though I saw it burning within them. As I see it burning within you now... Oh, no, it's fine. You seek the darkness within. I will not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. What if you just heard the Warrior of Light was, like, seeking the darkness, and you're like, I mean... Sure? Maybe? Let's go. Gotta go get some pasties. Yeah, I'm annoyed this mech doesn't have the Final Fantasy VI music still. I'm lucky to get it. Delta said they didn't even get it yet. And they played this game for almost 2 years. Actual time. Game time. 600 days or something like that. I'm waiting. Okay. Gonna wait for the thing. I'll go meet. Ah. Oh, I'm not level synced, so that thing died in 2 hits. There you go. Like, that was supposed to be hard? That wasn't so hard, now was it? To mete out justice, to protect the weak from the strong, and so forth, you must yourself be strong. Strength is pain, strength is suffering, strength is sacrifice. You must prepare for communion, but not here. Come before more pasties are drawn by the smell. Oh, Lord. So we came here to kill a snake. Supposedly a real tough snake. Gotta say. Pretty freaking tough. Yeah. Wasn't paying attention to where it was on the map. Oh, come on. Here. You look ready. Good. Now listen well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let your air fill your lungs. Then let it pass through your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. I'm attuning. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. Oh. One foot in front of the other, over and over again. To the ends of the world and back again. If time has no end, still forward and onward, over and over again. Whoops. So, what did you hear? A poem. Interesting, but not terribly informative. Do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress enough. I believe you'll become to understand its words and in due time. Should mention that in some instances the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the Dark Knight is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. So you would welcome such a journey. Well, you got nothing better to do? There's nothing to be said for it, and for travel, for that matter, to roam free and help those in need. Yet no good deed goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once who wanted to be a hero, do great things, and so he did. Songs always end there, but life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side, Chrono. You should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it our time together, but we shall meet again as we did before. Bye! Yay, I got the blood weapon! This skill. I think it increases the something or other. Restores MP upon landing weapon skills. Yeah. It does other stuff later on, but that's all it does for now. Now I gotta go back to Ishgard. Yeah, this is going to take a while. I'm glad I set aside a day to do this, because class quests are time-consuming, unless you skip through them. World prize. Pleased to see you, as always. You look well, Chrono, more determined. We've not heard the voice since we last spoke, I know, but worry not. If your affinity towards your dark side is strong, with your dark side, as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the Burning Wall. You know what you must do. Burning Wall. I know where that is. Back at Thanalan. Oh boy, here I go spending money again. I also am not getting paid for these quests. It's just experience, and a piddly amount at that. So I'm going to be draining into my almost 3 million gil fund to teleport around. Hello? I saw a big bird. There they are. It's interesting just seeing people flying around every now and again. Like, oh, there's a chocobo. Oh, it's a bird. Let's try to use that ability I got. I haven't used it yet. This one. Yeah. That was what we learned from saving that girl. It's like a ranged thing. And it also has that, there's the timer right here. Uses 3,000 MP, but increases that timer, and with that timer, you get a damage buff. Yeah, just damage increased by 10% for a minute if you use that twice in a row. So it's pretty good to just have that up at all times. Things are going to be dying pretty quick here, though, unless I get into an instanced thing. Begins as always with blood, a confirmation of your identity. There are axe beaks here which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning. Vile creatures, eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them, they will come. Then make an offering of one of them to me. Okay. Gonna fight some birds. Yo. They're dead. I am not level synced, so I killed him in one hit. Ah, now that is the Chrono I've longed to see. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial. Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. Remember this feeling. Treasure it. I want it smoldering within you when we commune in Camp Drybone. Wow. It's like he knows that we're doing pointless shit. Kill a bird or two. Kill a snake here. Now again, I've been told that this Dark Knight quest line is the best one in the game as far as class quests go. So don't hold it against me if it doesn't end up being that way. It's just, it's what I've heard. I like the banter, but killing the things in one hit because I'm not synced is trivializing a lot of this. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Yep, yep, yep. We've read this. Thank the 12, it is you, Chrono. Oops, I was about to commune. Isambard, remember? It must have been ages since we last spoke. To think that you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno. When you first came through looking for our missing common folk, I took you for it. Ah, but this isn't the time to reminisce. I sought you out because I need your help. Do tell. Not long ago, an Amalja raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, Chrono, there is no one else. I was about to dip into my dark side. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amalja warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men, all because you bloody asked? Is that it? That's what we do. But that's what we do, isn't it? Every goddamn time. Fine, we'll bring them back. I thank you for... They were bound for an encampment to the southeast. Then so are we. This guy is jaded. Super jaded. He's had to rescue a lot of people, it sounds like. And people are just like, yeah, do it again, please? This is like his third time playing through the campaign. He's just had enough. He's like, oh god, that quest where you have to kill the fucking snake. Why are they making me do it again? Because you asked me to? The nerve of some people, after all you do for them. They're inside, just as Isambard said. Mere moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. Oh, I'll get level synced. There will be an actual challenge here. Maybe. Probably not with my item levels. Excuse me, sir? There they are. Or a couple of them. We're done for! Gods bless you, adventurer. Keep moving, we're not free just yet. Oh. Rally, do not let him escape. That is a good move. Come on, then. Oh, come on. Just sitting there waiting for them to not be scared anymore. I swear if another group spawned there, I would be a little going, okay. Run, get yourselves to Camp Drybone. You will pay for your insolence. I've had my fill, let's go. Could have sworn that we were going to fight more people in there, but, guess not. Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though, eh? I mean, look at yourself. Most of that's not even your blood. What? Ah, yes, blood. Leave it. You're nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Isambard the good news. I like the jetpack colors. Nice. Hey, you! I did a thing. Welcome back, Chrono. I heard you really gave those Amalja what for. Good show. I'm sure you're going to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time, but thank you. Come back whenever you like. He's a little shook up by what this guy had to say. Those who have never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice, and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength, in sacrifice there is liberation. Right. Time to commune. Attune to the Zedgelord. Maximum edge. Scruple, yeah. It's a good word. On a throne of bone he waits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay. One by one in solemn procession. Oh, this time it was a tongue twister. I don't know what to say. There I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity with your dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there is hesitation. Perhaps seeing me be an asshole is making you not want to do this. Listen to me, Chrono. You have performed great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm. You are no Dark Knight. A Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone, that sometimes he is fortunate just to save himself. Sacrifice, Chrono, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, and forsake all that does not. I'll ponder on that. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens, unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine, just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. Bye! So now I got the up-close move that's similar to the Blade Beam. Edge of Darkness. I'll give it a little peek at it, I guess. I've seen this move several times, but I'll just slay this Earth Sprite with it. Edge of Darkness. Yeah, just an up-close slash. But it builds that meter over here in the same way. Back to Foundation. Still not paying for my teleports, I see. weird that they're having me go to, like, Thanalan over and over when the class quest is in Ishgard. You think they would make me go out in the snow, do some things there. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Chrono. I'm very committed, dude. I'm way high level in this class. I want my skills. You haven't heard that voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. Just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Morby Dry Docks. That's where we'll head next. That is... yeah, Lower Lenosia. Well... here we go, teleporting again. We're just going all over the place. Maybe that's the point. Maybe we'll go to Gridania at some point. I've much cared for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish, and we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the Maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? So far as it is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Lieutenant Terminus? Yes, I'm part of your group. It is, the legend himself. Forgive me, sir. I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Lominsa. When I heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right... truly, the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the man I need. I'm the victim of a heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kern bandits near the Salt Strand, who left me with not more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kern's ass about your troubles, arse? Go and bother the Yellow Jackets, like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined. Fine, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero. Dark Knight dude is super disappointed. So, you know, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you've faced in the past, he couldn't possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. Well, what does this guy have to say? You'll find them in the Salt Strand, sir. That's where they made camp. Only mind their leader, eh? Mean-looking bastard, that one. You really don't have to do this, sir. Even they're saying, like, don't fuck around with it. But here I am, the hero, taking on all these responsibilities every time they come up. Are they trying to teach me a lesson to not do all the side quests? Like, don't do all the side quests. Just do the important ones. If this Kikarin isn't everything he promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this, Chrono. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. This sounds like fucking lyrics to a Shadow the Hedgehog song. No guile, no style. Push your limits to the darkness within. Oh, here we go. No, he's the only one left. Two more of these should do it. Ooh. Tenacious bastards. Right then, the goods. What was this guy delivering? Is he a piece of shit? Good, there's nothing left here for... Uh-oh. I'll get the crab, don't worry. He's dead, don't worry, I got him. You did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. Okay, I guess I'll just leave you here. Seems like you're on death's door, but that's fine. Maybe he's like mortally wounded from adventuring and he sort of holds it against all the people he's tried to help for making him continue. Ah, it's you. Were you able to catch up to those bandits? Yeah, here's your crate. Yes, that seems to be mine, but... Lymian, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Kukurn blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined. Utterly ruined. I'm about to kick this into the fucking ocean. Just kick it over the fucking water. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I am a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. 50%? 50%?! I slaughter a gang of kicking bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive. You spineless sack of shite. I kill your enemies, I fetch your things. I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. I should have let you all drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Lieutenant Terminus, sir, you have every right to be upset, but I think you understand, sir. Hold up. Is that me talking? Is that me talking? Never again, sir, I promise. I think my dark side has manifested and is just screamed at this dude. Honestly, sir, I don't think you had to... Okay. Getting interesting. Not Idleshire. Foundation. Search for Frey? Oh my god, did I just like teleport away from there? Ah, fuck, I wasted money! He was still at the Morabee dry docks. I thought he teleported back to Ishgard. That's fine, I got the money. I'm more upset about the fucking money than that dude being a little shit. There he is. We can't keep doing this, Chrono. You must see now that what it's doing to us, what they're doing to us. These people. He deserved it. Every word. We don't need them to become a Dark Knight, or never mind them. The voice is all that matters. I mean, sure, let's go full-blown edge. Right you are, Chrono. Right you are. Felt good, didn't it? Seeing that sniveling wretch tremble. I think he nearly pissed himself. You're finally starting to see them for what they are now, aren't you? Good. Good. All that remains is to hearken to the voice, to grasp its words and discover your true calling. Ooh, looking a little bit more shadowy, this figure. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Chrono Terminus. That's me. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Chrono, lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. Well, if I was just a normal adventurer and the fate of the world didn't constantly hinge on my decisions, maybe. I didn't even think I was going to be leveling up. But Blood Spiller. Which one is Blood Spiller? Is that a path? What is this? Give me a second. Allows for the blood gauge accumulation upon the landing of certain actions. This is the blood gauge. What is that move I got? Ooh. Blood Spiller, Blood Spiller. This one? Oh, no shit. Okay, I didn't think we were getting that yet. Sure. So we now have a new gauge, as you may have noticed right here. Let me just move this around a little bit. Yeah. As if this wasn't edgy enough. Everything's blood and darkness. So now we are going back to Ishgard. Well, you know what? Let me show what the blood gauge is real quick. Fight some jackals here. So let's see, I got 20 for doing that move there at the end of a combo. I'm gonna have to like slaughter a whole group of these things in order to fill it because I'm killing them in one hit. Somebody's gonna come here looking for legitimate, like, grinding purposes and have nothing to kill. Like, where are all the jackals? There's supposed to be, like, 6 here. Oh, right, this makes it charge faster. So now we're up to 80. I also don't have tank stands turned on. Royal Guard! That is what it's called right now. It's called Grit. Mole? gotta kill one more thing. I have some mole meat in my pocket. I'm not afraid to use it. Alright, so now I'll use this ability. It's like a flippy-dippy stab. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so you use 50 of the gauge. And every time you hit this move on the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it'll give you 20. But if you have this running, it'll give you 30 when you use this. So there's a little bit of learning curve I've already done in other places. Heaven on High, specifically. You've got a little taste of what's to come. So now we're here. Then I didn't waste a teleport. That didn't happen. Wait a minute, wait. Right, there. So now we know this guy's like our literal inner dark side. Much shorter than us. But that's fine. Frey was here long before you met. I knew what you'd come to your senses, Chrono. Now let us go. Let us go. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the Gates of Judgment. When you are alone, call out and I shall join you. Gates of fucking Judgment? A moment later, Frey departs, though in what direction you cannot seem to recall. With the chat modes in say, use the keyboard. Yeah. Enter any phrase which includes Frey to attract his attention. Okay, so he's outside the city. So we'll just teleport there real quick. He said let's go somewhere warm? This is still like a snowy area. Time to shout Frey into the Say chat. Okay. Wait, I know that voice. It's Chrono Terminus, the hero of the Scions. Oh boy. Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Shiva every night under Lord Drillamon's command knows the tale. I could go on, but, well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. We've a giant problem, sir. A band of them has taken to raiding caravans passing through Danifan Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillamon wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, sir, we have nothing to fear. Aye, while we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without him, they're sure to cut and run. So will you help us, sir? We beg of you. Hold up, hold up. We beg of you. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We won't forget this. I implore you to reconsider. Pray accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the finer details out of our plan there. No. No more. Enough. It's interesting seeing, even through like a inner darkness, whatever person, but your character just being fully annoyed and done with all this. We need your help for the millionth time. Nothing's changed. We always need your help. We can't do things on our own. Leader should be here somewhere in the tunnel, sir. Once you're in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should only have to contend with the leader and his guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. Alright. Oh, that guy's fighting the thing over there. Hey, everybody! That guy's already dead. Oh, right, we're not level synced. Bye-bye! By the Fury, you really did it, and you made it look so easy. As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually, but the moment he fell, they sounded a retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You really are everything the bards say. Well, the bards? I need to thank the bards. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now, ever since you first came to White Brim Front. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without even the thought of fame, fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Sir! Something wrong? It's Lord Drillamont, sir. We heard we were in the field with Chrono and is demanding he come to the White Brim Front at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that he was observed conversing with the corpse in the broom. Not that anyone would ever believe such slander, of course. Uh-oh. They saw me talking to a dead guy. I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations were made by temple knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. Ha! 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 Oh boy. Uh-oh. Ha ha. Surrender your weapon. After what happened in Ul'dah, they must be mad. Oh, he's referencing when we went peacefully and got cuffed for being accused of poisoning Nanamo. And we were about to get fucking executed right then and there after we gave up our weapon. Pay attention, Chrono. This could be the greatest moment of our life. That is, if you could stop denying the truth that's been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Whoops. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our true Christian name. Come now, you knew Frey was dead from the beginning. You didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge, a dark knight who could guide you on your path, who could inspire you to become a man who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want, you cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes, look. Do you see now? Do you see? Oh shit. Everything up until now has been your story. And everything after now will be not mine. Cool. Esteem. That's not my name. Oh boy. Get out of the fire, you fucking dumb nuts. Get out of there. What are you doing? How about this move? That was the real final boss. That dark plasma there. This is very cheesy. Fighting your dark side. It's a cool looking sword though. But I have a very, very cool one at the moment. I would seem I underestimated myself, but no matter. They have borne witness to the darkness within us, to what lies beneath the mask. Chrono, listen to us! Who was that? We'll never forsake you, no matter what. We know who you are. We know, and so do you. Yeah! Fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that he can be controlled. The warrior of light, our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Chrono. We can still be free. Chrono? So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. Now kiss. Okay. This is how it must be, so then so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. Those neighbors bumping around. I wasn't talking to myself, I swear! Price Alona, you're all right, sir. For the moment, we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillamont made it clear that we speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rights. May his soul rest in peace. So I got an ability just now that I believe is a suicide ability, more or less. It's not fully useful unless you have a healer that can fully heal you. Are you certain you were alright, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. Yay! You subdue your dark side. For now. So Living Dead, the way they describe this ability Yeah, grants the effect of living dead. When HP is reduced to 0 while under the effect of living dead, instead of becoming KO'd, your status will change to walking dead. Remember that show? While under the effect of walking dead, most attacks will not lower your HP below 1. Most attacks. I'm thinking it's talking about, like, there's some that are like insta-kill, party wipe shit. If before the walking dead timer runs out of HP, before the timer runs out, HP is 100% restored, the effect will fade. If 100% is not restored, you'll be KO'd. So basically, if you pop this ability and you go below 0 hit points, you won't die for 10 seconds. But if you are not fully healed within those 10 seconds, you still die. There's a much better version of this ability on the Gunbreaker, which basically lowers you to 1 hit point no matter what hit points you're at, but it makes you invulnerable for like 10 seconds. Similar, but more safe to use. Like if you're about to bite it, I guess you could use it, but your healer has got to like fully heal you. They have to be aware you're using it. So that's why I have it over here with stuff I won't be using often, like Shirk and Limit Break and the Tank Stance. But this ability is only dangerous when you get to 0 hit points while it's going. So, you know. It's been a dark day's night. Gonna talk with our dark side again. I believe we did get... Yeah, we get some Dark Knight armor. Choo. A full set. That may be for glamour. I suppose I could pop it on. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah. So let's see here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I believe that was it. So this is I guess the armor we got. Give me a sword too. Did it give me a sword? I don't think they did. No. It was just armor. So, I mean, this doesn't even really look like Dark Knight stuff. So, just gonna go ahead. Get back to that. Anyway, there's still more to go. Still more to come. Level 50. We're going to level 60. Shifting uneasily from side to side, the Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. It would seem, sir, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Drillamont will go for your sake. Why, there can be no doubt that you are a true friend of Ishgard, which is fortunate, as we have urgent need of one with your skills. Pray accompany me to the Behemoth's dominion at once. The what dominion? Am I gonna find a behemoth in my side class quest? This is the... Okay. Right, we're not in Ishgard currently. We're out in the wilderness. There's a demon among us, sir. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Lord Drillamont may be willing to let the dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. What sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See? None I know. The Holy See is, pretty shit. A heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die. Guys... Unflinching, eh? Are you gonna flinch now? Vile fiend! Do not think you can conceal your true nature from them forever. We will expose you for the abomination that you are, I swear it! Wielder of dark arts, consort of dragons, I will bring you to justice, even if it costs me my life. Shall we oblige him, then? Uh-oh. Look who it is. Well, are you going to kill him, or shall I? This is actually, I think, this character's design. They are not an aura because of me. This is what they look like. You're one of them too, aren't you? This is the part where you beg for your life. Leave these lands if you value your lives. We will not show you mercy again. I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Or did you learn not from Frey? So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a man seen wielding his sword in battle. So tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? Ah, it's hallucinated? By the gods. Though now that I think about it, 'tis not the first time I've heard such a tale. It's actually very common. I don't know why I was surprised. We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. They will never be a part of us yearning to be free. They will ever be a part. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning, but alas, it was not enough. He looks a lot like you. Yeah, he just happens to be very similar looking. I even started with this hairstyle before getting back into the game. I think I had a different skin tone, but I was more or less this dude with red eyes instead of green. That you have learned as much as you have with only his soul crystal to guide you bespeaks your potential. Bye! Oh. There's a matter I would discuss with you, but not here. My name is Sidurgu. Pray look for me, the Forgotten Knight in Ishgard. Yeah, this isn't just... I don't think this is another... It's you, but slightly different? I think I remember his likeness being on the... something that at least looked like it for Heavensward back when that launched. I was like, oh, I want to make an aura. And, yeah, that happens to be a level 50 Dark Knight quest character that I didn't know about. I've never heard the name Sidurgu before. And it's going to be hard to say Sidurgu and not chuckle a little bit, because it's kind of a silly name. Look, 2 Magitex. Yep, yep, yep. Yo. Oh, right. This guy. We've seen him before. Well, there you go. I remember looking at him in here and going like, hey, it's me! Given the circumstances under which you embarked on this path, I fear you do not understand what it means to be a dark knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy. This is true. He sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Perhaps you would think you will learn the... Oh my god. Perhaps you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many, you will forever be a criminal. A fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and the soul crystal to me now. Nah. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. Aye, that's right, I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. Look at me, Chrono. Tell me what you see. The first Discardians to counter Ra saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's armies only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us. We did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way. How do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, Chrono. With death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake, these are the wages of mercy. If you would walk the path, then you must accept this truth, for your enemies already have. Huh. Yeah, level 52, we got that. I see you yet walk the path, Chrono. And it is well that you do. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it to no one else. Nod. Thank you. Then I shall begin at the beginning. Our master, in his final moments, spoke to Frey and me in riddles. Heart bleeds, a man weeps, his soul burns, thence comes the darkness to consume. And even in the depths the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Frey and I did not understand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. And so we carried on, following the creed until one day we found her. Go on, Riel. He can be trusted. Alright. Halone's blessings be upon you, sir. Right then. She was fleeing from a unit of Temple Knights at the time, who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that and chose to intervene. Went to ground after that, but Frey was caught out in the streets while fetching supplies. I cannot protect her, Chrono, not from the Temple Knights, not by myself. I'm not even sure why they seek her, only that I should fail. Should I fail, her life is forfeit. A lot of reading. Tell me, Chrono, and I shall share with you my arts. And when we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of our master's words together. I can offer you naught else. What say you? What say you? Then it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. Don't you have something to say to Chrono, Riel? You look like him. Talk to her a little. Ask her about yourself. Yes? What do you think of Sidurgu? He doesn't talk as much, not since Frey left. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word, other times... But I know he would never hurt me. Where are your parents? Yeah, they said I was an abomination, that I had to die to atone for my sins. Huh. Excuse me, Chrono, was it? You'll look after Sid, too, won't you? Thank you, that puts my mind at ease. Alright, that's enough of that. To more important matters. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her, but for the life of me, I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day I overheard a curious tale from a house Hallianart Knight, recently returned from Camp Cloudtop. He spoke of Vanu healers who could see their patients. You just fight on the table, Cerberus, thank you. See their patients' ether, so skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It may be not more than a fantastical tale told by a man in his cups, but even so, there's a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel. I dare say we must take it. Let's go to Cloudtop. So yeah, we saw this guy during the Heavensward campaign, and we even made the joke that he looked like my character. Just tall or with white hair. But yeah, he's part of the Dark Knight questline, apparently. Whoops. No, not here. It's the Astrologium. The Mathnasium. Yes, please. See, this is what I was expecting. I was expecting to go to places around here. It's Sid. I'm just gonna call him Siddy. How is it that they float like that? I've never seen anything quite like it. Right then. The Vanu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I'm told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap that would suffice. Chrono, I must ask you that we prefer our object. Once you have it, we can journey Vundu Oak Bindu together and entreat one of the healers to examine her. So we gotta go get some bear asses, so we can gift them to some Vanu that might be able to determine why the Temple Knights were wanting to kill this girl. They called her an abomination for some reason. But we don't know why. Ah, well, these things don't die in one hit. They die in 3. Okay. This way. No music. There it is. What mistral gale blows netherlings this far? Away with you! Away! Have some feathers? Castornis feathers. Netherling knows the ways of the Vundu well. Yet, let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece! She will do as we ask, Chrono. Yeah, I guess. Bring forth the child, Netherlings. Let me look upon her face and know her heart. Soft rain soothe your heart, little one. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid! Hoo! Hoo! Drink of the winds. Let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Hoo! Hoo! Come, come. Show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you? Speak plain, Vanu. This is no child. This is... The Tramontane follows you, Netherlings. You cannot remain here. Begone from our lands. Wait, I don't... God damn it! Ready your blade, Chrono. We've been followed. Over there. Someone's coming. Is that the Gala cat? This is a bat. How did they find us? Climb the ridge and stand watch. I'm staying with Riel. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, they had a few show up over here too. That should be the last of them. I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, or so I hear. Bastards thought to take us outside the city, away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See. Do they? Even the staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Seems our new friend has already abandoned us. Not for it, then. Back to Ishgard we go. Come along, Riel. Bye! I think I'm just gonna teleport. Whee! Excuse me. You're not hurt, are you? I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Do you not see, Chrono? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There is no justice for these monsters save that which we must deliver. I will see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I had to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will. Chrono! Chrono, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier. And apologize for getting you to hurt. Don't be foolish. You've not to apologize for. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by great spirit. Yeah. Whoa! So I got a cool ability that I've already macroed to do something specific. So this ability, right, meow, Salted Earth, creates an AoE. Let's see what it says specifically. Oh, right, because it's a custom thing. Creates a patch of Salted Earth, dealing unaspected damage with a potency of up to 60 enemies unit. So you cast it. I think you have to target. Oh, so yeah, the way it works is when you cast it, it'll like have like a circle come up, and you can target it anywhere. But in the heat of battle, that's kind of cumbersome. So this macro essentially places on whoever you're targeting, and if you're not targeting anybody, it places it on yourself. So that's very good. But it's basically AoE. It's like an AoE dome that you'll basically bring a whole bunch of enemies on you and use that. So a great spirit dwells within Riel. If that shaman is to be believed. Oh boy, it's that time of night. We need answers, Chrono. I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridania's conjurers, who can hear the voices at the Twelveswood, or so it is said. Yep, we're going to Gridania. It's just as well. Frey told me that she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. My happier ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there's no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the Temple Knights wish her dead. If past experience is any indication, they will be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they attack us, but when. But you will be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. Camp Dragonhead. I'm just gonna teleport there. I think it's right outside the city in a different direction, but I just can't be arsed right now. Yo, city! Sadurgu! How much further is it to Gridania? I've never been. It's a ways off. I wonder why we're meeting here. They're close. I can feel it. Stay with Riel. I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good. That's a promise. Oh, time for an instance. I'm ready, Chrono, whenever you are. Level 56! Ah, jeez! Here I go getting nerfed again. So these did like the Pope's henchmen. We fought against these dudes in Heavensward. But in terms of story, they're still around. It doesn't really line up canonically where we are currently. Ah, hello. Got some salted earth. Yeah, so that's the AoE. It just sits there and does damage over time. Probably should have saved that for a bigger group, but oops! All dead. Oh, yeah, at least they get off their chocobos. I don't have to kill the chocobos. Damn, get fucked. Even though I'm... even though I'm synced, my item level is a little too high for these fellas. Get away from this. I'm warning you. Sir? Oh, I don't have tank stance. That might be why I'm... Get back here, you coward! Okay. You're not hurt, are you? No. Plenty of hit points. Chrono, thank the gods you're all right. God, I should have known they would strike when we were apart. They're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on and south into Gridanian territory. Until we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Stillglade Fane. So now we go to Gridania. I believe. Let's just double check. Yep. It's a ways off. Okay. Gonna have some very Lord of the Rings music now. It's gonna be a tonal shift. It is in Old Gridania, yes? Like over here, yeah, the Conjurers Guild. So you can teleport there. Oh, they put salted earth on this fucking top bar? God damn it. Yeah, so normally it'd be like this, where you'd aim it and pop it down. But, nope. Not doing it that way. Having it just pop right on top of whoever you're targeting, or yourself if you're targeting nobody, is much easier to do in the moment. Tiggle bitty. Chrono, you are come to continue your studies. Nope. A great spirit, is it? If it pleased, I would examine this girl myself. And it's the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twelveswood. Ah, but where are they? Apologies for our late arrival. Riel grew tired, and I had to carry her part of the way. I could have kept walking. Our burdens need not be our own, child. There is no shame in sharing the weight. Who's the boy? Aha! I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild, and though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. What? You must be Riel. Chrono has told me all about you. Pray come closer and take your ease. I should ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Breathe deep, feel the myriad of life around you. Be as one with the world. Well? The Vanu shaman spoke true, after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies many years. It's clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals or the Dravanians. You can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yes, she is. A very special girl. Mayhap you're familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay? Are we getting into the boy and the dragon gay? Right now? This was a fucking random book in one of the dungeons, and we made fun of it because it's called The Boy and the Dragon Gay. Anyway. No, I'm not familiar with that. Hardly surprising, the Archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood and, in doing so, becomes one himself. Yeah, they banished that book to that library that we went to, and we just found it randomly. Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose, and there's truth in such tales. Perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon? What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic? Make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly? You. Excuse me, pray forgive me, I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child. You are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Riel would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard, unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her to the Carline Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. Ew! We thank you for your time. Eel pie? I'm just surprised that the boy and the dragon gay came up. Yeah, eel pie. No thank you. Where's Waldo? Oh, here he is. Found him. Carline Canopy. Where the fuck is it? Ah. I'm guessing this girl and Sigurdu are going to be up to level 60. And then there's going to be another set of quests up to 70, and then another set of quests up to 80. Ah, this is the Gunblade Man, but that's not who we're here for. Gunbreaker, I should say. Fairy tales and fantasies. This is what he has to offer us? Heretics, I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Riel! There is no windows, just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers, and iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood, all she said was, it's better this way. At least if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. Can I finish my apple? Go ahead. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, his name is Sidurgu. I said Sigurdu. It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? No, thank you. Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. Excuse me, does she have a license for that apple? I'll have to take her in. Sidurgu, you left again right before, right before the people came after her. Thank you for waiting with me, Chrono. Shall we go and find Sid? Do you need a moment? Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Hishgard, then. I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? Bye! Going back to Hishgard, spending lots of money. Not that much, actually. In fact... Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me! Excuse me. Yeah, you can just go to Ishgard here for 20 less gil. Wow, running down those stairs sure saved me a lot of money. That's fine. So now that we're here... Oh, look, Squall. The run animation... What race is that makes them run like that? Get a better look. Is that an elf? I think so. Get a shiny Meltan?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's limited time also.
Ah, whatever. Good job. But I'm good. I don't even remember what the shiny looks like. That was a blitz. Huh?
It's fair.
Then I don't care. Yeah.
It's garbage.
It's trash. That was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing their injuries you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assure her you would be fine. Oh, I took an airship here. I'm good. Although it would have been a really cool thing if they made me take an airship and I had to fight them on the airship. That would have been fun. I must apologize, Chrono, for all you've done for us. I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. So this ability is like a flippy dip closer. Like you leap at them, essentially. This skill. Delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 200. Yeah, it's literally you just jump at an enemy. Do some damage. Sidurgu recognizes that desperate times call for desperate measures. I've been thinking, Chrono. Pajal likened Riel's spiritual presence to that of Dravanian, hence why he suggested she had partaken of dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she will never be safe here in Ishgard. If, being the operative word, of course, we need to know for certain, which means we must parley with a Dravanian. It will not be easy, I realize. The Dravanians are not wont to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. Oh, I know some dragons. You have spoken with their leaders? Beg pardon, I did not think you would so readily admit it. Well, pray lead the way, Chrono. I wonder if that line of dialogue wouldn't have been there if you got this far without doing that bit of the story. Like he's like, all right, I guess we're going. Yeah, so we're going to the Dragon Tower, Annex Shrine. To speak with the dragons. Supposedly 2.5 more hours until Age of Calamity drops. We'll see. If it does drop in 2.5 hours, I'm going to be playing it, streaming it even. basically covering what we did during the demo period. Ah, Vidofnir, my friend. I've never seen a dragon up close before. They're so big. She is rather large, isn't she? Thou keepest curious company, mortal. I see. Though I must trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up Gran Alm in Avalonia Fallen and bring it to me. But where are the beasts which are drawn by their fragments? So dragons like flowers, just like we do. Right then, gathering flowers for a dragon. No point in questioning it. Riel and I will search the lands north of here together. You can take the south. Off we go. Or just flowers for the dragon. What are we gonna have to fight here? Bees! Excuse me. I just salted the earth where the fucking flowers grow. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not like plants... plants don't grow after you salt the earth. Like the literal thing you do to keep plants from growing. That's fine. I had to kill some bees, don't you understand? Vidofnir, I found some flowers. They were beautiful. Though they won't grow there again, I had to kill some bees with some salt. And I had to dig it deep in the ground so nothing would grow there ever again. You understand? Such fragile, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. Let me partake of the scent of the flower. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. God. This, Orion J talk is tripping me up. One prepareth now for the journey. Bid farewell to her and mourn. And find that answer thou seekest. Oh God. Wouldest, couldest, thou wouldest, Buddhist. Okay, definitely in here. It's fine. Unless that's part of the quest. Is that something I should look at? That's just a dead thing. There's no response. Right. Just making sure. Dying dragon. Let me linger a while longer, hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. Here's a flower. I shall miss this. Vidofnir bade you come to me. His scent entwined. Ah, I see now. We seek no quarrel, O Ancient One, only answers. Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. How long hath it been since we soared through the mists? What did you say? Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. The blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Yet, mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Her mother, maybe? Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Thy progenitors drank deep to spur their own becoming. Then it's true, and the Temple Knights knew. Then they will never stop. They cannot, even if we flee Ishgard. If we could just harness the abyss. Thou speakest strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? To find the dark side inside or something? Oh, shrouded in thy rancor, thou standeth apart from thy charge. The folly of youth, even the tiny beings who frolic in the mists of Somal know a better way. What? Who? Tell me. No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free, for us. Goodbye, and thank you. There's not more for us here, Ishgard. Leave me to slumber, Dark One. My beloved singeth to me. Okay. Guess I'm going back to Ishgard to leave this dragon to die. Or something. Bye! I went to Idyllshire. Good thing it was not that expensive. I was wondering why it was not that expensive. Anyway. Ishgard, Idyllshire. I keep thinking that it's an I thing, but Ishgard's on the right and not the left. It's fine. I made a mistake, but it's fine. I see now. So yeah, her parents drank dragon blood. And that's why the Holy Sea Knights are after her. This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Halone. Here we go. She's found us. My lady surely knows who will find few friends here. Blessed are those who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken. Oh boy. One day I, Istrid del Cognon, shall walk in her halls, Jesus, and you shall answer for your deeds. Will you stand before her and claim that you were righteous? That it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination? Repent of your sins and surrender it to me. The Fury may yet spare your souls. So yours is the righteous cause? To condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds? This is the will of Halone? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, well then your god sucks. Death to it. I'm a god killer after all. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make to you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. Survive, and you may go in peace. Fall, and it is mine. Referring to the child as it, also, over and over. Refuse, and I will put this tavern to the torch and have the heads of every man, woman, and child here. Hey, you're the good guy, obviously. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. Would that we could settle this here and now, but I'd wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady, you shall have your trial. I shall send a messenger with details. Mother, wait! Uh-oh. I should have had them cut out your tongue. Uh-oh. Riel, what in the seven hells is going on? She told them to take me. She said I wasn't hers, that I was... Why didn't you tell me it was all your mother's doing? I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know. I didn't mean for... God's damn it all. Leave us, Chrono. I need time to think. Hey, I got a new ability, though. Pretty sweet. Swah! This ability here, Abyssal Drain, deals unexpected damage with a potency of 200 to target and all enemies nearby it. So it's an AoE. It also restores my own hit points, which is pretty cool. But it's also just free damage. Just pop it every 60 seconds, or when you need some health. The flame in the abyss. An anger you know all too well smolders within Sidurgu. It took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. Attend me, Chrono. You have a right to know. For countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Colignant have pledged themselves to the Church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy, and for a time, Countess Istrid de Colignant was posed to do the same. Hey, another Dark Knight doing a quest. And when she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is until years later when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation that had implicated her husband as a heretic. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation, once he proudly declared was decades in the making. The Temple Knight slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness! What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? So the dad is the one that drank. You mustn't go. She'll kill you. You'll never make it. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Chrono, recall you and the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said that there were tiny beings who knew a better way. If they can teach us how to harness the abyss, perhaps we can stand against Lady Istrid and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings must be. Might be. Oh. I think I know who it is. So, we're going to learn a new Dark Knight edgelord ability from the darkest creatures in this world. Don't mind the fluff. Or any of this stuff. Teach me the ways. Well, if it isn't one of the new visitors from below, are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself in being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. I want to learn some dark ability. My, that's a rather grim way of living, isn't it? I can't say I've ever heard of a knight so infatuated with darkness. However, I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. I did not know that we were going to go fucking... that Moogles were going to be part of a Dark Knight quest. The darkest of all creatures. Welcome to Mogholm, Kupo. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right? Yes, I presume you were one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel? Riel! I'm sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood, when I put you back together so you can do it again? You dragged me halfway halfway across the world so you can discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sidurgu? Tell me the real reason. Of course it's for your sake. Well, you've certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you, say something, damn you. Ah, I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name, I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing and... Wait. What does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by it. You better late than never, Kupo. Master Moggy will show you the way. First, you 2 Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of palmwort each. Hop to it, Kupo. Fetch the bear ass. I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious palmwort. Oh, and Riel can stay here with us while you're away. Let's go, Chrono. Okay, we're gonna go fetch a few things. Thankfully we can fly in this area, so no biggie. Tussock. Tussock? Okay. It's apparently what we're looking for. I swear, if we have to learn a dance to learn a new dark ability, I'm going to love this quest a little bit more. Sidurgu, what do you got to say about this? Strength is pain, strength is suffering, strength is sacrifice. Gah, sod this! Why do I have to dance? I don't want to fuse with you. Mogule. Mogome is a wonderful place, but I like being under the sun so much more, Kupo. Feeling the breeze on my palm and watching the sparkly stars is so relaxing. Alright, Mogule. It's like Samuel, but Mogule. I don't see the girl, Moggy. There you are, darkest dark of... darkest dark, one of the dark. Have you brought my palmwort? Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Tullahans, Kupo. Rather, a lot of them have been sighted on the road to the Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me in Asa when you're finished. When you have finished culling those Tullahans, meet me in Asa, and I'll give you your next trial. I have a feeling we're being jerked around. You got another shiny Meltan? Maybe you can give me the shittier one. Unless you don't want to, that's fine. Wonder if Sid's gonna catch on, because I don't think my character has caught on yet. I wonder if my dark side's gonna come out and slaughter a bunch of Moogles for jerking us around. Ah, hello. Nope. When you play shield again, I can trade it to you. Nice. I'll be doing the DLC at some point. Should I help these people? I think I will. There you go. I saw, I came, I saw, I came, I conquered. Right. I think I remember that one and go like, I know it's I came, I saw, I conquered, but the I came part not coming first makes it sound, yeah. Anyway, careful how you say that. Exactly. It's in this bullshit. What in the hells are we doing, Chrono? What could Moogles possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Mwahaha! Foolish fools! Uh-huh. Right then, what's all this? While you two were busy gathering Palmwort and slaying Tullahans, we kidnapped Rio, Kupo. Mwahaha! Oh yes, Kupo! We've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed, Kupo. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. Mwahaha! You wouldn't dare. If you don't believe us, go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. Wahaha! She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again. Wahaha! You furry little shites! Give her back to me now, or I swear I'll kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders. Here comes the good song. I'm gonna rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat. Wahaha! Any more? Much if you ask me. I'm not getting the text. It doesn't matter how hard you fight, Kupo. You're never going to see her again. What? Are you gonna cry now, Kupo? Go on then. Cry. Cry for me, Kupo. All the dead Moogles. Grah! Die, damn you! Die! Youch! You could really hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo. This isn't what I... Hang on. That's text from the combat that we sort of skipped through. Anyway, you could really hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo. That's the bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live. Wait, wait! Just asleep. Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo? What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. But you don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? She's just a burden to you, so why do you care what happens to her? Well, I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. Brought the sleeping one up there. Oh my god. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland. Oh my god. Could it be that the darkness is born of a light? A flame burning for another? How grand! Oh my lord. 'Tis love, 'tis love! All-powerful, shining love! Thank you. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo. Oh, that was him saying. Moggy said that. Riel. Well, here we are. Go on, Riel. Say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master, that you came to my defense. Because you believed that's what he would have wanted. And I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger. Because all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. Everything I've done for my mother and my father, for my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself, and for that I'm sorry. I will stand for you in the coming trial, but what happens after will be your decision. Good. That's a promise. Meanwhile, dancing. Oh, Lord. Also, let's see here. There was some other stuff we didn't... Give her back to me, give her back. You just don't get it, do you, Cooper? She's gone forever. Mahaha. Bit much if you ask me, Koopo. Forever, forever. It doesn't matter how hard you fight. Never gonna see her again. Yeah. They were just egging us on, essentially. For what it's worth, I'm sorry it had to come to this. Furry little bastards had us fooled, eh? Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but no. No, we'll not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. Still, I am glad that I have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Riel. Doesn't want to say that the Mughals helped. Back to Ishgard. See, I thought these quests were going to take like an hour, but we're getting near the 2.5 hour mark. I guess me actually reading the stuff out loud slows it down a bit. Can you imagine the entire story with this? Nah. I was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said they would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said, but I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. I closed my eyes, but when I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched, and so I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked. My habit was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me, but there is no one else. One more battle, Chrono. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle I can serve as my master intended. Can we learn a new move? Ah, yes, the this one. Just a damage dealing move. Nothing really. Restores MP, I guess. Countess Istrid's missive arrived while you were away. I'd never left, dude. Where did he meet her in the Western Highlands? Away from prying eyes. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she preferred to settle this in secret. Chrono, I don't know what she's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, pray keep Riel safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Chrono. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sadurgu, and Frey taught me so much about the world, but what it means to fight for one another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us. Not else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. Bye! Well, I guess I'll go. Guess I'll just go fuck myself. Ah, yes. Cool. This place that has literally no aetherite crystals except for the one near the bottom, away from all this stuff that we go to. Trying to zoom out. There we go. Got a ways to fly. This is the level 60 quest. This is going to be the last one we're doing. I'm not going to be doing the 62 or whatever the next one is. I'm going to try and do them in bulk unless there's a skill to be learned from it. In which case I'll just do it on stream as we progress through the story. But there's a big old bulk of missions. It's essentially 2 arcs worth. I'll say that they've been pretty good. I like that twist of me yelling at that dude at the dock. I like the Mughals. Oh. Seems we're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me, Chrono? Not much of a level sink. Unless there is an ability to be learned from the 62 quest, we're not doing it right now. But I am level 62, so I might. Depends. You came. A wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me. Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the 7th hell. Oh yeah. It's a little late for the abortion process, Istrid. Sorry. That's not how it works. If you're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there. It's just us now, no one else. Remember Frey's conjury. Protect us and we'll protect you. Right then. Be without fear in the face of the heretics. Forward, I say. Forward! Yeah, like this. Don't get fucked, I guess. Is that ability? Is this ability? Oh, Helena, seek us to victory. Grant me the strength to strike down this very foul creature. Yeah. Maloney's not here. Your god is dead. Bitch! Oh, you're in spot of bother, if I do say so. Fuck you. Can't read everything that comes up during battle. Rarg! Damn you! Get out of my way! Why? Why? Why do you care so much for what happens to it? You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go. We shall not meet again. Oh, but we will. We will, knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must. So long as it lives, I must. Don't you see, you fool? The Fury wills it! The Fury wills it! Oh. Riel? How great your love for her. Far greater than you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed her for forgiveness. I prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. But I know that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother, that you might find peace in her halls. O Haloni, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting. Can't show decapitation, but that's absolutely the context. I know she still has a head. She's dead, though. So what now? We go back to Ishgard. Together. As you wish. I better not see a fucking twitch. Right. Okay. Definitely teleporting back, not dealing with this shit. Yep. And so falls House Colignol. Colignol. It all seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear. Mm-hmm. So you were still committed to your path, then? And you, if you will have me. You'll need to talk to me more, and listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together for ourselves and for others. Right then. He's like, whatever. The two of us will manage on our own, Chrono. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage, but if they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. We cannot do that now, and neither can Riel, I think. Yeah, he's very tsundere. We all need a cause, Chrono, so what will yours be? For whom will you stand? I fight for my friends! And so you shall. To walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice justice demands no less. We must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. Gods help me, those Mughals were onto something, weren't they? Sure. This concludes the Dark Knight quest for Final Fantasy Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Yeah, you have to have Stormblood, and you have to complete the main scenario, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you've done so, the next Dark Knight quest will be available from Sadurgu. Fucking Sadurgu, man! Okay, so what does this quest give you? Or actually, let me look at the skills I have. I believe these skills... This we have access to. Let me just double check. I got these equipped from... Heaven on High, so I have up to 70. So Blackest Night, that's the last one. Delirium. Quietus. Yes. Delirium. I think these are just level-based. I don't know if you have to do quests in order to get them. Let me just look that up real quick. Dark Knight abilities. Job guide. Just want to know what the requirements are. The next job quest to unlock something is going to be for the Blackest Night. So basically when I get to level 70, which means I have to go through another series of quests. I mean, I'll get this through leveling up, but this one I'll have to do another set of quests to get. And I have to get to level 70 before we start the next expansion. Because the quests levels start at 70. And I was thinking of taking Dark Knight into that. So... I might, yeah, in the future, I'll go through the next set of Dark Knight quests. It won't be as long as this stream, for sure. But I will do those in bulk as well. Because these have been entertaining. But I'm going to stop for tonight. I'll be back in a little less than 2 hours, assuming Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity drops at 11 p.m. But thanks for coming to the stream. Oh, hey, I just ended the stream, Pie Fairy. Thank you for showing up, though. Feel free to watch the VOD. We've been going for 2 hours, 43 minutes. Anyway, bye-bye.